What's up, everyone? We are at Harley-Davidson of Port Richey today to test ride and review the brand new mid-year release, the 2020 Softail Standard. The 2020 Softail Standard is Harley's newest entry-level big twin. It kind of takes it unseats the Street Bob as the least expensive big twin option, coming in just under 14 grand MSRP, brand new. You'll see it looks a lot like the Street Bob does. Very similar styling, similar seat, similar fender. It's the same tank. Very minimal styling. It doesn't shout about anything. It's very understated. The laced wheels, lots of bare metal finishes and black paint all over it. It does have the same minimalist gauge cluster as the Street Bob and the Breakout do, that's integrated into the risers. So you'll notice I ditched the jacket because of these, brutal Florida winters where it starts out 60 degrees and ends up 85 by noon. So we'll go over the controls real fast. It's the standard Harley controls that we've all come to know and love. Turn signals on either thumb, high beam, low beam with a flash to pass, the horn button, the top button on that rocker cycles through the odometer readout settings, which is your standard total mileage, A trip, B trip, estimated fuel range, a clock, and the RPM gauge. And then on this side you got your run and kill switch, hazards, and the starter button. This bike, like every other Softail in the line, has the keyless ignition security feature from the factory, which is always welcome. So let's give her a whirl. Oh, so smooth. Right from the beginning, this clutch is extremely easy. I could probably shift it with one finger, I bet. Thank you, sir. Okay, yeah, feels great so far. The Milwaukee 8107 is such a smooth and well-refined motor with lots of power. It feels so nice on every bike I've ridden it in now. So not even a couple minutes into the ride, I already noticed that this bike feels very similar to a Milwaukee 8 Softail Street Bob, because they are essentially the same motorcycle, just with different styling choices. I mean, this bike comes with a lot of the raw metal or the chrome features that you'll have seen in the close-ups. But as far as like the seating position, the seat itself, these bars, they're all the same as the Street Bob ones, just a different color essentially. So this bike being significantly cheaper makes this a much easier point of entry to a big twin platform, upgrading for somebody, say, riding a Sportster or even like a Street 500 or 750, or coming in off of like a 250 for in the metric world. But this Milwaukee 8 platform is so approachable and easy that I don't see anybody of any skill level having trouble with it. It's very well balanced. Even a single disc brake model brakes really well. It's just very smooth and predictable in what you get out of it. And even me being 6'1", I'm pretty comfortable on this bike with these mid controls where they are. I don't feel any tight cramping in my hips like I would on a Sportster or something, just from me being tall. The bars are in a good spot. Like I'm sitting very naturally on the motorcycle, which is super nice. This bike being priced at what it is makes it a very easy entry into a full-size cruiser motorcycle. It being sub $14,000, it's kind of a no-brainer, especially if you're one of the people that would do like a full custom build on it, that would end up taking a lot of these parts off in the first place. I feel like I'm hearkening back to my Electroglide Standard video I did about this time last year, when I rode that bike when it came out, because it's the same premise. Harley-Davidson needed a product at the very entry level to the class, like the Electroglide Standard being an entry-level touring platform with a fairing, and this bike being an entry-level big twin. Basically, they wanted to make the sport as easy to get into as possible and to get you on the exact style of motorcycle you need to, and kind of let you pick what you want added to the motorcycle after the fact. But even at the reduced cost, you still get the 2-year manufacturer warranty when you buy one new. You still get, you know, the fit and finish that you would expect out of a quality Harley-Davidson product. I mean, it only comes in this layout, like you only get it in the black with the aluminum and chrome accents, but it's actually pretty stylish for how downplayed the styling is on this bike, and it just handles so smooth. Like, even this road's kind of janky, and I'll even purposefully kind of ride over the rough spots, but the Milwaukee 8, with a combination of like the new technology in the front forks and the single shock in the rear on the new Softails, I can feel the bumps. It doesn't just erase them, but the bike stays under my control exactly when the road surface changes. But yeah, guys, I think that's going to be it for the review. Overall, I'm impressed. I mean, it kind of nailed my expectations. I expected this motorcycle to feel really good because of what it comes with, and it just kind of nails the price point. So that's going to be it for today, guys. I'll see you in the next one.